Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So the 11th anniversary continues on. An interesting anniversary, to say the least. Um, I I would say I think a lot of the characters, EZAs, pretty good. A lot of the content, not really so good. Content pacing, not really so good too. Let's take a look at this. Are we indeed in the Sahara Desert? Let's see what the celebration info has to say about that. New summon events held to celebrate 11th anniversary are on. Dive in and enjoy the massive. See, it's massive, guys. So if I type massive content incoming, bro, Dokkan themselves, massive. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Anything in particular here? No, this is just all from part one. Okay. All right. So we have the dual Dokkan Fest. Well, Dokkan Fest plus Carnival. Characters are great. I do think that UI Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta to me feel like the best unit in the game, or at minimum they're a similar tier of character, I would say, to Goma and the GDC Blues. Pretty insane, like legendary run, by the way, that the GDC Blues are on. I mean, that character is so crazy. And now we have another character on that level. The Super Saiyan 4s, I don't think, are quite as good, but their design doesn't fully mesh with what's going on right now with the current content. Do I think it's very likely that we will get content that's designed more closer to them? Yes, I do, because they're the Dokkan Fest. So, at like anniversary carnivals, sometimes have been crazy, sometimes have been okay. Like, they're not just, slam dunks. Usually the anniversary Dokkan Fests are, though. So, I have a curious eye at the Super Saiyan 4s right now as to what exactly Dokkan is going for right now. So we'll see. All right, so we got those. I got everything pulled up here, too. Yeah, remember, UI Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta are under time-limited buffs. I mean, I haven't had great luck with them so far. They've been getting killed nonstop, but I mean, I'm sure others have been having better luck with that. All right, so they're time limit buffs. The special day capsule is up. Okay, that's fine. This is the time limit buffs. We already looked at that. The 11th anniversary special battle. Okay, we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, let's just keep going. There is a lot for me to record, right? Like, I know some players would go, oh, the celebration is the Sahara Desert, but like it's usually with like a monster content drop like this, like I am, very behind. Now, here we go. So, new Dokkan event drops, sure. This is a new stage to the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta Dokkan event. And then now there's going to be a burst mode. Now, a little mysterious. This is on the 20th, so and I saw like a tweet from Rick and stuff, like the 20th does appear to be our next content drop. I was thinking more like the 18th or 17th, but it's the 20th apparently. So, okay. It is mysterious though that like cuz these are not in the data, like the burst mode, and I think there's one other thing. They're not actually in the data, so it's a little interesting, I think, that, like, this was in this right here, where they do the little tease for upcoming content. I don't, they teased, yeah, Battlefield, that's what it is. Battlefield and Burst Mode, which come out on the 20th. That's very unusual. I am not really too sure with this. Now, Amatsu was very forthright in saying, oh, this anniversary is very experimental. Like, I've said I felt like Dokkan's budget has increased a lot. But I was like, could he maybe be like, hey, we kind of went all out for these LRs. We got nothing left besides the LRs. Like, is that what he's saying? It's like, hey, by the way, hope you guys love those characters because that's all you're getting. I don't know, maybe. Because Amatsu, bro, he's talked like kind of strange. Like, remember, at his core, Amatsu's a troll. He's just like me. He's a troll. He's a troll. He is. So I have been known to partake in a bit of trolling myself. So, I do wonder because he said like, oh, like, you know, we'll see what the structure of the content for the rest of the celebration is going to look like, right? All right, anyway, let's keep going. Let's just go through here. All right, so there's the UI Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta. We'll do, like, specific targeted showcases for them as well. You know, just a bunch of, like, ticket missions, panel missions. You know, we'll go over these, right? You know, do a lot of the content and stuff, and get a bunch of these, like, missions, rainbow tickets, all different types of stuff right there. Okay, so we got that. More of these Awakening Medal campaigns and EX missions, right? Kind of like very similar stuff. I think, let me find these. Okay, there's a title in here. Yeah, that does look very good. Okay, that certainly does look very good right there. They've been really pushing more titles, and they took all the special titles and just made them their own section. And it does look pretty cool, like some of the titles. I still wish that these that have like little like power level bonuses or something attached to them, but still fun stuff. And then what was the other thing I wanted to grab? Well, we've got the 11th anniversary gift campaign, that raffle ticket thing. There's the 11th anniversary special battle. I'm not seeing much discussion about these fights, which makes me think that they're really not all that much, because I'm not seeing any discussion on them. So it looks like the 11th anniversary. You know what's funny is I saw a comparison of this to the 5th anniversary, and I really do like that comparison. That is it, like, comparison to the 5th anniversary, and then in parentheses derogatory. Like, that's a diss. It's a diss, but like I think it does apply. Like, it is accurate. In terms of like the meta, I would say this reminds me of the 8th anniversary so far, where there's not really like some new big fight or something like that that's really pushing things. What's funny, because I do feel like a lot of 2025 felt like 2022, and then 8th anniversary, the start of 2023, this does feel like we went from 2022 into 2023. But remember, you know, once we got a little past halfway through 2023, Daddy Fusion Zamasu showed up, so we'll see if we've got one of those coming up. I'll probably get to these later today, the special battles. I do want to actually get the equip for this character. I feel like I've got a great winning build for them, but I do need a silver for them. I don't have a super physical silver I wanted to run on them, so I got to get a new one. Here's the banner stuff. I don't think that there's anything in particular we have to look at with this. Remember, there is the global exclusive tickets, and then you could even double up on the global exclusive tickets with the web store. I mean, it's just... be thankful every day that you're a global player, I promise you. Right? Like, it's sometimes JP gets some things a little bit early, but then global gets things that JP literally never, ever gets ever. Right? Global exclusive stuff. So, there's that. All right, so we got that. Yeah, here's these packs, which again do include box space, which is like the biggest troll of all time. I am literally handcuffed at all times by box space. And then I've got like Iron Cane, like, oh, wow, I've got more box space in this pack. Yeah, great. I wish that was me. The EZAs. I like what I saw looking at these kits right here. Blue Vegeta and Pan. I'm liking what I'm looking at. I think both of these characters look quite good to me. I like some type of setup where we're running Pan, the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, and then some of the Super Saiyan 4s from GT. I feel like that sounds like a kick-ass team. Pan looks good to me. I mean, we'll see, but this looks like a strong EZA, dude. I'm excited to run her. When I see this, I go, woo-wee! I love that. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude. And then Rainbow Orb changing? Yes, sir. So, I think the EZAs look pretty good. I'm going to try and get to those today as well. Again, they're legit is a lot for me to cover. So there's those two. Battlefield is on the 20th. I'm not really sure why it's mixed in here like this. By the way, I 100% anticipate another EZA on the 20th with some of this content. At bare minimum, probably the ROF Blues at minimum. Here, we just grab this right here. Wait, no, that was the UI banner. No, we want this one. There we go. The ROF Blues. To me, the ROF Blues, their presence being here is just, this is like a red flag, like this dinged off, ding, 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 ding. Like, that boy's gonna easy A, pretty sure. Of course, the 8th anniversary LRs, I do expect them to still easy A. That would be this week right here. 23rd to the 27th in this range is when we'll see the 8th anniversary LRs easy A. I really do hope it's more than just RF Blue, the Blues, though. I would like a nice 2 or 3 easy A's. Really, with that drop, I would hope so. I don't know who else it would be though, because are they wouldn't drop another banner, right? Like, I guess. Let me just take a quick glance here. Is there anyone here? Yeah, there's nothing from here that would easy A. No way. I don't. I mean, I don't think they would easy A Sort of Hope Trunks. I guess that's not a 0% chance, but I don't think they're going to. This guy, I think, technically probably is in range. If they really wanted to, they could easy A one of these worldwide characters. The AGL Vegito Blue, Tech Fusion Zamasu, this guy, Future Gohan. I mean, they are technically in range, right? Now, do I predict that's going to happen? No, but it's not a 0% chance. The Blues, for sure, they are already easying. Broly is next year. This character's a ways off. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else there. Future Gohan. Again, technically, he's in range. I don't know. I'd love to know. Tell me what the fuck these two are doing on this banner, dude. I don't even understand. But for the most part, I'm not seeing, stuff here that would be easying. All right, and then we have, yeah, just not really, wait, let me go back. There is also, so nothing on any of these banners, and then there is the fan meetup banner. Let me just take a quick glance at that, but everything here is already accounted for as well. Yeah, because the only character here who's, like, these guys are a ways off. And AGL, Majin Vegeta, he's already super easy 8, right? So, okay. All right, so there's that. We have the new stage for the Heated Throwdown event. I still got to do that. Stones, capsules, and then that is everything else. The rest of this is just more of the part 1 stuff. Does feel like we're lacking quite a bit here for sure. You know what it is, too, is, like, Blue, Vegeta, and Pan look quite good to me. But these two, I mean, they should have came out on, like, the 10th or the 11th, right? These two. Then there should have been an easy A with the banner. And then we should have more easy A's coming in a couple of days. I do think, I don't want to just be like, man, people were very silly for the amount of complaints about the 10th anniversary last year, but people were very fucking silly for the amount of complaints about the 10th anniversary last year. It's clear that that celebration is just on a different, like, there was so much in there. Wait, what is this? Culmination of Hope has now been added to the powerful comeback category. Is this the INT GT Goku? The 4th anniversary one? This guy? It is. So he was now added to Power of Hope. Or, excuse me, Powerful Comeback. Powerful Comeback. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so he's now in Powerful Comeback. Okay, that's good. I mean, we're, 7 years late on that, but glad to see that. Here's this. Again, I'll try and do the new stage for this later today if I can. What is this? Okay, super thanks login bonus, but it's kind of like messed up here. Sure, whatever. Okay. This is just talking about the pity coins and stuff. Gotcha. There's this. This is just, oh yeah. So UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta were added to this. It's funny. I did see a lot of people surprised by this last night, and it's like, well, I mean, it's been written in the news for quite a while that more time limit buff characters are coming in the celebration, and they were going to be available at the Redstone. So this is like they wrote this was going to happen. So the whole time I've been anticipating that whoever the time limit buff characters were would be added with the Redstone. So it's UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta. I mean, that is good because the red stone is something you get literally for free. We've gotten a million of these for free. So, and I think AGL Goku, I mean, I don't know if I'm quite as high as some people, like, with the time limit buffs are like, oh, he's like the second best unit in the game. It's like, well, I don't know about all that. I mean, he's definitely good, right? You guys know I'm Mr. Dodge. I love my UIs, but number 2 in the game seems a little, that's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. This is crazy talk. He's good, though. That boy is good. But you can get him for free, right? Remember, you just do the Master Roshi event, and, you know, once you get 30 milks, you're able to buy red stones, and that's good shit right there. Dokkan Day, which is live right now for both Global and JP, okay. Yep, there's the Dokkan Day stage. Ha ha ha. We got one of these stupid campaigns, right? You know, like log in and do 500 retweets and stuff to get stones. By the way, the problem for this is that, like, the gifts, like, when we're going to get this, it's going to be in, like, March. Like, it's, like, March when we get these rewards. It's very silly stuff. All right, so there we go. So, yeah, right? Like, it's definitely, the characters are grand. I think power levels for most of these characters seem good. I mean, the anti-Daima people never shut the fuck up about the Daima LRs, but, like, they're still good in the top tier range. Like, these guys are not underwhelming at all. The only real character who I don't like is this guy, the STR Super Saiyan Goku. So the anniversary starts with him, and it's going up till Legic. I like the Tamagamis. I think for free-to-plays, they're good. This guy's good. Do is really good. I think Legic is really good. I got a still Rainbow Legic, by the way. But the character who I don't like is only this guy. I do not like this character. Don't like him. This shit is... Please, man. It just doesn't... Like, you know, with this support and the orb changing and shit is so good... But you got to bring your entire fucking team to a screeching halt to put this fish in front of attacks that are going to get him killed to build up, or else he's going to get killed later on. So I am not a fan of this Super Saiyan Goku. But besides him, I think they mostly have cooked here. I'm really excited to get into using Blue Vegeta and Pan, so I might even just do that right after this. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks guys for watching. Again, 11th anniversary is definitely not going to be in talks with the 10th anniversary and 9th anniversary. I don't think so. I mean, I would still like to be hopeful or optimistic enough that they could still rebound in the last, because I mean, we still do have quite a ways to go, right? We're halfway through right now. So we have a long time to go, but I mean, they're going to need to have a crazy finish to match, you know, GDC 9th anniversary, 10th anniversary, you know, people would say cooler movie celebration, maybe 7th anniversary in those talks as well. To get to that level, we're going to need a strong finish here. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys next time.